All right, so D-Money on the Incineroar. Kasen on the Joker. This is a rematch of NIL number 1, where Kasen double eliminated D-Money, and they were on the winner's side of Grands. We're getting a repeat right here of the exact same Grands. D-Money on the loser side, Kasen on the winners. But Kasen, not on the Roy this time, they're on the Joker. Right now, quick 53-66, and Arsene is sure to come out very soon. Yep, Arsene out now. And a shield poke with the Lariat. With the neutral air on the platform. Oh, look at that. The gun's punishing the side B from D-Money. That could be a very useful tool here. Gets the down air to up smash. But now Arsene is gone. Gotta be careful. You're going to use that gun. You know, sometimes it doesn't put you into that much hit stun. Dash attack. We'll do it. Alolan Whip, that's stock number 1 for D-Money. It is worth mentioning, though, in the rematch at NIL 2, the last time these two players played, D-Money was able to take it 3-1 over Kasen. Arsene out. So, however, that was the only time in the last 4 or 5 sets that D-Money beat Kasen. Other than that, it was 4 straight until D-Money won at NIL 2. Currently, D-Money down 4-5 in total sets. Who will take this one? Will D-Money be able to tie up their set count? Right now, at 138% on his first stock. Another Arsene gone, which has not been able to get the killing blow here. Gonna have to air dodge back, and that's gonna make you pretty predictable in the recovery. Kasen takes stock number 1. Alolan Whip. Now off stage trying to catch that tether. Now the Darkest Lariat coming through. So is Arsene. That is going to be another Alolan Whip. D-Money up 2 stocks to 1. Gets the revenge. And so far, the grab though. Down throw into the forward air. Darkest Lariat though to counter. D-Money looking pretty good here on stock number 2, but Kasen does have that positional advantage right now, sitting under the platform. Not seeing the Alolan Whip coming out right there. We go. That's as soon as I say that, he brings it out. Arsene now being brought out by Joker. 61%. That's a third of the Arsene. Now half of the Arsene. Each hit is just draining this meter. This might be the last Arsene he gets. Yes, it is. D-Money takes game number 1. So, D-Money taking game number 1. We see a run back to PS2. It is Kasen's counter pick. And yes, we will. Yeah, and a quick switch to the Roy here. Joker not really working out in game number 1. Now D-Money thinking a little bit here. Goes to opt with the Incineroar though. These guys do have deep pockets. You got the Roy, the Joker, and the Zero Suit on the side of Kasen. D-Money with that Bowser Jr. and the K-Rule, as well as Incineroar. Right now, start to the game. These two are definitely going to be swinging on each other. D-Money trying to read these jump ins with the neutral air. Not going to get the Alolan Whip. Revenge now online. Kasen going to be looking for a grab most likely. Misses it there. Got to be careful. That's a stock. Yeah, that whiff dash grab. Kasen was really trying to knock off the Revenge, but instead D-Money knocking off that first stock. Let's get the Revenge on the platform. This is something he does a lot against Kasen. Definitely wise to it that time. D-Money not wise to the charge. Force Smash and the taunt coming out. A dangerous place to taunt for Kasen there. He did it right under D-Money's nose. Right now, D-Money definitely on the front foot in this stock. But Kasen firing back with these Roy aerials so strong. Gets the side B. Not going to kill though. Just jumping all over the screen. Kasen, that's the second Revenge on the platform that's been punished. See if D-Money opts to mix that up. Oh, look at that. Knowing that he was looking for that back air. Kasen quickly dealing with the Revenge. That seems to be the way you got to do it against Incineroar. Yeah, and the F-tilt coming out. Kasen predicting the up B onto the stage. Nice dash back to avoid the Alolan Whip, and Kasen has done a masterful job dealing with Incineroar's best move so far. Rolls into the Darkest Lariat. Just these cross-ups with the neutral air. Trying to mix up D-Money on where to put that Lariat. Right now, Kasen in really good spot here. 78% on D-Money's last stock. And D-Money really looking for the option here. Gets punished with the jab into the back air. Another back air, not the sweet spot version. Looking for the, that's the Alolan Whip. Kasen was looking for that double-edged dance. Great position. Right now just racking up this damage on D-Money's last stock. Kasen rolling twice back to center. Walking casually up to the ledge. These empty hops with the back air. Of course, can't do that more than once. Alolan Whip going to take Kasen's second stock. Roy screaming in pain with that one. D-Money down a whole 100%. Roy so explosive that you gotta watch out at the ledge. Great up B to get back. A quick one. You know D-Money can swing this at any moment. Kasen's such a patient player though, using these up airs to threaten the vertical space of D-Money, daring him to ledge jump right now. D-Money able to get back though with that very same technique. Kasen just wants this kill so badly. 172-92. This is kill percentage with a Alolan Whip at the ledge. He's got to be so careful! And he was not careful enough. D-Money using that rage. And Alolan Whip playing so well around that move just until D-Money's final stock and taking 2 out of the last 3. D-Money up 2-0, looking to reset this bracket, and now we're seeing the Zero Suit Samus come out. I mean, we just saw this matchup in Losers Final, Gladitz versus D-Money. Gladitz did lose 3-2, but they were even in games between the Zero Suit. Gladitz did take that first set, so not a bad option. A quick 73 coming out from Kasen too. D-Money, nice DI to avoid the nair into the Paralyzer. Catching the up B though, and the taunt coming out as the back air takes stock number 1. A 0 to death coming out from Kasen. Kasen trying to catch these jump ins with the forward air. Just dominating the neutral right now. D-Money still has not gotten a hit in. Getting away from the Paralyzer, or excuse me, the grab. Forward air into the back air. D-Money almost loses his second stock to the flip jump. Back air coming out again. D-Money trying to get a ledge trump, and flip jumping away is Kasen. Kasen just doing so good. Just jump back, baiting D-Money into these options. Look at that. Exactly what I'm saying. Kasen and D-Money, same percent, but Kasen up a whole stock here. The Zero Suit has worked out so far, but one Alolan Whip could change that. Dash attack off the side. Catching the flip jump with the up air. Still not killing though. And if Kasen's able to grab this next stock, that would be huge. Eliminating that rage from D-Money and falling out of the up B. Neutral Air gonna do it though. Incineroar with rage, so scary. Gets the revenge lariat. 38% on Kasen, 138 on D-Money. Just look at these jumps, just waiting for Kasen to get into that threat range and then popping the neutral air. And now D-Money staying a lot more grounded here. Just dashing back, content to do that. Gets the Alolan Whip and a little bit of armor. And all of a sudden, this is very scary for Kasen. D-Money holding under that platform, trying to parry those Zairs, and eventually D-Money goes a little bit too far to the ledge, and Kasen able to get back, but spot dodging through the Alolan Whip. Goes for the holds down on the up B. All of a sudden, this lead that Kasen had, he's only gotten 30 or so % onto D-Money's second stock. While Kasen loses it. D-Money, what a comeback so far in this game number 2, looking to reset the bracket. Empty land into the grab, into the lariat, or excuse me, the Alolan Whip, and that is a reset. Kasen loses his stock at 57% to an Alolan Whip. Wow. D-Money coming back with gusto. And so far, we've seen 3 characters from Kasen. That has resulted in 0 wins. We're seeing a switch back to the Roy. Grand final reset. D-Money and Kasen on even footing. Back to PS2. So far, Kasen has had control of the ledge here in this game 1. The revenge on the platform. D-Money finally gets it though. Have to be so careful around this Alolan Whip. You know it's coming. And if D-Money is facing towards the blast zone, it could be curtains for Kasen's first stock. Kasen needs about 15% more to knock out that revenge though. D-Money knocks it out himself with a meaty neutral air. The down smash coming out, jab coming out from Incineroar. I love the little animation Incineroar does whenever he gets a hit. Just makes it feel that much more impactful, as if his moves already weren't. So far, D-Money's been trying to get those landing Alolan Whips and has not been able to get one. Doesn't need it though. Up air, not gonna kill off the top. Back air not killing. Great DI from Kasen. But revenge, any of those moves definitely will kill at this percent. Kasen with the cross-up up air. It's a high profile, that dash attack. That up air, though, is going to take stock number 1 off of Kasen. And stock number 1 going away from D-Money just as quickly. aerial version of, or the high version of that double-edged dance. So far, it's pretty even between these two. No, it has not. Man, D-Money with an explosive play, sending Kasen to the blast zone. Man, this was so even, as I was saying, as D-Money spiked Kasen. And right now, 100% on D-Money, 65 on Kasen. As we get back, have to avoid the Alolan Whip. You know it's coming. Kasen actually, I believe that was a Phantom Footstool to avoid, or that or a jump. Not sure. I think it was a jump now that I think about it. Going for it again though. So bold. Not able to get the revenge out in time though. No, that could have comboed into a forward air. That double-edged dance taking second stock. D-Money just hopping back and forth, trying to mix up Kasen right now and get this Alolan Whip and game number 1 of Grand Finals here, or game number 1 of Grand Finals reset here at NIL number 3. D-Money looking for a parry right now. Gets the Alolan Whip. Is that enough? Yes, it is. D-Money, 4 straight games against Kasen. He is 2 more away from winning his first NIL. D-Money has been in Grand Finals for all of the NILs. He lost NIL 1 to Kasen. He lost NIL 2 to Comet, and now he's back against Kasen, fresh off of a win at Westtown Brawl number 10. Also notably, he did go to Double Down and got 193rd, losing only to Beast and Icon. So D-Money is definitely a player on the rise. And another character switch from Kasen, this time back to the Zero Suit Samus, but we are seeing a different stage here. Small battlefield coming out on the part of Kasen. Definitely a smaller stage than PS2. Kasen looking to get up close and personal with D-Money, waiting on that platform revenge as D-Money is off to do. So for trying to get the paralyzer, just missing it. Kasen being so careful to engage D-Money only when they're really not in that high position. There we go, up air, coming out. Oh, but missing the tether. Nice tech from Kasen, though. That revenge did come out on the platform, grabbing out of the down smash. Plasma Whip, not getting the kill, landing with a neutral air. Now Kasen at the ledge. D-Money looking for that Alolan Whip, and Kasen looking for the Plasma Whip. Show you whose whip's stronger. Landing the neutral air to the up smash. Oh, nice parry on the Plasma Whip, and that's going to be stock number 1 for D-Money. Trying to land with the neutral air. Oh, going for that spike again. D-Money saving his boldest plays for the latest parts in the bracket. Parry on the Zair, and a meaty Darkest Lariat, excuse me, coming out from D-Money. Bringing this one back. Nice spacing from Kasen to get out of the way of the Alolan Whip. Landing with the neutral air. Been really good for D-Money here in game number 2. Kasen looking for that Zair or the side B right now. Gets the forward air to bring D-Money off. Nice spot dodge. Ooh, almost catching D-Money with the paralyzer. Now back to stage. Nice wait from D-Money, and even nicer wait from Kasen to hit with the back air. Kasen threatening that ledge trump. Gotta be so careful. As soon as I say that, Kasen loses his second stock to an Alolan Whip. Has played so well around that move so far in game number 2. D-Money living off of that back air, but not the Plasma Whip. That's 2 stocks out of 2 for Kasen with the Plasma Whip off stage. Much more aggressive, trying to kill D-Money. Take advantage of that, albeit improved, Incineroar recovery. Those Incineroar recovery buffs were so good for this character too. Almost really removing one of those weaknesses. But right now, Kasen trying to show why it is. Gets 91%, 100% on D-Money. He has exploded on this last stock. Trying to take the first game here in Grand Finals from D-Money. Neutral air though. Just Incineroar. When you're close, will that do it? No. If that killed at 55, my goodness. What? And as soon as 100% lead, D-Money has taken this up 80%. The grab clanking with the Alolan Whip. This is so tense. These two players are taking this to the edge. Let's jump to the platform. D-Money looking for that Alolan Whip. Doesn't get it there. Neutral tech in place. Another Alolan Whip. Kasen not able to get the side B. Now, revenge on D-Money. Gotta be so careful. These empty hops are coming out. As soon as Kasen rips one of those Plasma Whips too close, you know the side B is going to come out from D-Money, but the up smash covering the space between the platforms, and Kasen takes game number 2. What incredible composure from Kasen. In such a tense moment, D-Money made an 80% comeback, and those two were neck and neck until Kasen finally gets the up smash, catches the landing, and shows why he went to that counter pick. Coming in clutch at the very end. And the first game that Kasen has taken in Grand Finals, either the regular or the reset, and you know he's going to stay there. Final destination coming out on the part of D-Money for the counter pick though. Getting rid of these platforms. There's a lot less room to run here if you're, or stay away from that Alolan Whip. You got to be so careful that D-Money doesn't catch those flip jumps from the ledge, because he's going to probably have to use a lot more of those without the platform to mix up. But on the counterpoint, these juggles might look pretty good for Kasen. Nowhere to really land with D-Money. Let's get the down smash. Right now, Kasen doing so well here on this first stock. Nice job to avoid the side B. And that Plasma Whip is going to kill. You know, one disadvantage here for D-Money is that he doesn't have really the platforms to assist him with the Alolan Whip too. Ooh, almost. If that fourth hit had gotten, or if that first hit had hit, that would have been a broken shield. Is the jump gone from D-Money? Was, but Kasen trying to get the down air spike. Wasn't able to get it. Right now, so far, a dominant game 3 from Kasen. D-Money's counter pick seems to really be betraying him right now. Catches Kasen with a landing nair, though. So close. That Alolan Whip. Kasen being a lot more aggressive at the ledge. Barely misses the timing. Catches the Alolan Whip with the forward air. And so far, the Alolan Whips have not been landing on the part of D-Money. Hasn't landed a single one this game. Gets the neutral air. Not going to kill. Amazing DI by Kasen, though. Gets the back air. Same great DI from D-Money. Gets a double flip jump. I've never seen that before. Another Alolan Whip missing, but the Darkest Lariat coming out, taking first stock. 135, though, on D-Money's second. Kasen looking to take the lead here in Grand Finals reset. Catches the up B, the cross chop with the back air, and now up a whole nother stock against D-Money. His counter pick has really turned around on him in a hurry. Zero Suit, just so much room to play. Alice Nation, definitely a bigger stage. Well, not as big as PS2, but just Kasen doing so well. Finally lands an Alolan Whip, the first one in this game number 3. Not able to land a Revenge, missing another Alolan Whip. These are getting punished so hard. It's led Kasen. This one doesn't though, and that's gonna be a stock. Oh my goodness, as soon as you think D-Money is out, he has the opportunity to come roaring back. 108, but we've seen him make this sort of comeback before. Kasen really go deep, gets the jump and the air dodge back, has to use all of the tools of recovery to make it back. Paralyzer into the up B though, that should do it, and Kasen takes a 2-1 lead. D-Money won 4 straight games in this grand finals, and Kasen, switching back to the Zero Suit Samus from the Joker and the Roy, is 1 game away from taking his second NIL. Kasen, the key in that last game, he played masterfully around the Alolan Whips, really using D-Money's counter pick to his own advantage. D-Money getting that King of Fighters music on, trying to power himself in. Will he go to the Bowser Jr.? Yep, there we go. As soon as it's interesting, as soon as D-Money's down, we've been seeing a lot of switches to that Bowser Jr. It's almost an instinct for him at this point. And will the Bowser Jr. be able to carry D-Money to victory? It did not work out against Gladys Gray, the game it was tried. Will it work out against Kasen's Zero Suit Samus here in game number 4 of Grand Final Reset? So far, using those Koopa Clown cars, that's been his calling card from the ledge. Yep, another one. Kasen's gonna have to figure out how to punch that. So far, we see the forward air come out to do that. Getting the up air combos going. So far, these forward airs have been so good to punish. You know, the one thing, though, that D-Money does not have on this Bowser Jr., the explosive factor of Incineroar. You know, Bowser Jr., not exactly the most explosive character, and so D-Money is going to have to play really well, get a lot more of these neutral wins than he did on his previous character. So far, he's starting to show that, though. Bringing back this game. Money hanging on the platform, gets the Mecha Koopa out. Kasen turns it into their favor. Money really looking for these up air, these landing up airs to try to start some sort of a combo. Kasen not giving it to him. And outside that range, you see that sort of side B would get punished by an Alolan Whip, but on the Bowser Jr. not able to get it, and the down smash punished by the down, or excuse me, the down smash is going to punish and get stock number 1 for Kasen. 105 here on his first stock. Z-drop into the back air for D-Money. 2 stocks apiece. D-Money clown carding back to center stage. So far has really not been able to use that to effect. Kaden has done such a good job of stuffing it out and now using the Mecha Koopa as his approach tool instead. D-Money really looking for these up air combo starters. This is the neutral air and the combo as a neutral win tool. D-Money, yeah, he's doing a lot of these landing neutral airs to try to stuff out Kasen in the air or on the ground. Yeah, and the Mecha Koopa really just, yeah, this has been coming out a lot more. G-drop to extend the timer. Nice job to roll away from that this time. Oh, and that grab gets punished so hard by D-Money. Look at that, trying to get the trap with the Mecha Koopa on the platform. Not able to land the up smash though. And Kasen just looking for this back air. That up smash is so strong, killing Kasen around 105%. And D-Money taking the lead here with the Bowser Jr. That up B won't kill, so I believe it was on, not a lot of rage on the Zero Suit, and also hit the Clown Car instead of Bowser Jr.'s body. Dodging back to ledge, Clown Carding back. This has just been the bread and butter for D-Money off the ledge, and it's honestly reduced a lot of that ledge pressure that Zero Suit is able to get. You get punished on center stage, and punish on center stage is what Kasen does. Taking the stock, this is potentially the tournament game for D-Money. The jab lock into the up tilt and the up air into the back air. 71 on Kasen. D-Money roaring ahead in this final stock. Got to figure out how he can get that final few percent. Maybe secure a kill. It's hit by the Mecha Koopa. The percent is climbing on Kasen right now. You see Clown Cart. Nice cancel. And now D-Money has ledge. Tries to Z-drop. Nice with the neutral air. And D-Money with the Bowser Jr. counter pick takes game number 4. D-Money saying, I'm not the only one with these counter picks. And what a game by D-Money on the Bowser Jr. to take it. Now Kasen, I believe, going to the Kingdom Hearts music counter pick. This is do or die right now. The last game here at NIL 3. Will it be D-Money resetting the bracket and taking his first NIL, or will Kasen repeat, two-time champion of this tournament? We'll have to see here on Small Battlefield for game number 5 of the Grand Finals reset. We do see a bit of a switch here. D-Money onto the Morton instead. It's still on that Bowser Jr. Working so well. It's the up air combos, really trying to find these. Able to get out. It's just a character who can really, you know, with a bit of that better mobility, a little, you know, both wacky characters, but Bowser Jr. is very, very strange. And he's got the Mecha Koopa to at least give him that stage control. Hits with the down tilt. Oh my goodness, he almost got the Mecha Koopa into the side smash. That side smash, by the way, is incredible. Kills at very early percent. Would have probably resulted in a stock. Grabs the Clown Cart out of the air. Oh, and barely getting through the down smash is D-Money. These two are just going back and forth. The cannonball not reaching far enough to challenge Kasen. Both players at center stage. Kasen looking for this back air. Gets the Zair. The Clown Car not going to kill off the top. D-Money controlling the space on that left platform. Has to catch a ledge jump through and gets the up air to catch the flip jump. Stock number 1 going to D-Money. How far can D-Money take this stock? Or will Kasen deliver a swift end to it? D-Money off stage. D-Money getting these combos right now. 41-50 on Kasen's second stock. Oh, the up B. Get punished. Now this item play from D-Money, able to really extend the life of that Mecha Koopa. And, you know, when he's uncomfortable, he can just Clown Cart to the other side. Going low with the recovery, jumping back, and Kasen not killing with that back air though. Clown Cart back, gets caught again. Kasen is starting to adapt to these Clown Carts off the side. But the Mecha Koopas coming out doing this constant damage. Kasen has to worry about it. That he can't really follow up because of the Mecha Koopa. You know, D-Money's trying to drop another one. This jab, you've got to shield this. Oh, look at that. Nice job to roll away. So close between these two right now. Kasen with the forward air. Mecha Koopa going down. Kasen has brought this back so far. Getting 75 onto this stock. Mecha Koopa hitting again though. This has been really tough for Kasen to deal with, and D-Money is up 2 stocks to 1. Kasen on their tournament stock here. Will they convert into the back air? No. Now at the ledge. What will Kasen do? Try to catch. Nice cancel to avoid any sort of back air. Oh, and falling out with the armor. And this is going to be big damage for D-Money. 46%. Caught in between the Koopa and, well, the Koopa. D-Money throwing it down, just controlling the stage. These Mecha Koopas have really changed the game for the number 3 player in Wisconsin. Barely avoiding the paralyzer. Now Stong at the ledge, canceling. Now Kasen not able to really catch onto this timing. Is he going to be able to get D-Money at the ledge? Will we see a clown cart soon? No, not yet. Just content to zone with these Mecha Koopas. Catches a jump. 78%. D-Money with a lot of rage. Any of these smash attacks could be a kill. Kasen has to play very carefully. Gets the dash attack on the platform. Not able to get the second hit of the forward air. And now falling into it, D-Money almost gets the winning back air. To the back air. 161 on D-Money's second stock to 103 on Kasen's last. Cancels the Mecha Koopa with the shield. Kasen looking for this kill. Is that a kill for D-Money? Yes, it is! D-Money takes NIL number 3. Wins 4 straight games in Grand Final. Kasen comes back and wins 2, and he says, you know what? My Incineroar scary, how about my Bowser Jr. wins the last 2, and D-Money is your champion. He will be going home with 55% of the payout. Kasen going home with 30. And I believe Gladitz with 10% and Caden with 5. What an incredible run by D-Money, falling in winners semis to Gladitz and then making the losers run. He fell to Gladitz in winners semis. He then beat John SSB, Caden, Gladitz,